The War for Independence. The Continental Army was facing off against the greatest military in the world to secure the rights and liberties for generations to come. This would go down as one of the biggest upsets in the history of mankind up until Mercer beat Duke in 2014, of course. So how did this ragtag bunch of patriots pull it off? They had some help from Mother Nature herself. Now, the organization dedicated to saving America's battlefields and educating the public about our nation's history, known as American Battlefield Trust, depicts the events of the night of August 29, 1776. Now, the British were taking New York and laying siege to the remaining Continental Army that was laid up at Brooklyn Heights. With the East River to their backs, Washington would make the incredibly risky decision to evacuate his men across the enemy-controlled harbor to Manhattan. Now, if this plan were to fail, it would all but ensure Washington's capture and the end of the war. A big storm had arrived the day before with strong northeasterly winds and heavy rain keeping the British Army from coming up the East River and cutting off Washington's men. Now, likewise, also preventing their escape. Washington and 9,000 men would have to wait for the perfect moment to escape north. Now, that moment came when the winds died down. They began to rush across the East River, racing against time to get every man across the river before dawn. Dawn came. The sun would rise with the men at the rear guard, including Washington, still at Brooklyn Heights. Now, Mother Nature would once again come to the rescue. A dense fog hung that morning of August 30th, concealing Washington and his men of the rest of the rear guard from the British Army, allowing them to escape to Manhattan and retreat north. And that's how weather changed history. Weather intern Malik Bryant, 13 WMAZ News.